Hello everybody and welcome back to Muddling Through Minecraft with Niceberg. After our adventures at the end of the last episode, I am hanging out by the spider farm, picking up levels. You can see I'm up to 41, and that is because we need to enchant our diamond armor. First enchant up on the table. Let's check through our armor. We've got a bow as well to enchant. So starting with the boots, we got protection 3. We'll probably have, Unbreaking 3 there, Unbreaking 3, and my pants are probably going to be Protection 3. Let's check out what the bow is. The bow has Infinity. That is the enchant that I prefer. Let's see if we get anything other than Infinity. Cross your fingers. Power 3, Infinity, Unbreaking 3. That's not terrible. Not super happy with it, but we'll take it. We've got Aqua Affinity on the helmet. Blast Protection on the chest plate, Unbreaking 3, and then on the boots, we've got Blast Protection 4 as well. Let's go ahead and get Unbreaking 3 on the legs, see if we get anything else with that. Protection 4, that is a great set of pants right there for right now. We've got one more enchant probably. Protection 4 on the helmet. Ooh, that's going to be hard to pass up. Depth Strider 3. As much work as we're doing in the water, let's go ahead and get Depth Strider 3. Wow, that's not too bad. Fire Protection 4. Not super happy with Fire Protection, but we'll take it. I think we'll go ahead and disenchant the bow for now. I'm not really pleased with that one, so let's see what we get on that rollover. A Power 4. Okay, so gonna get a few more levels here and get our last few enchants done. Well, it's taken me a while to get here, but at least I've got Power 3 and Infinity now on my bow. And check out this helmet. Protection 3, Unbreaking 3, Respiration 3, and Aqua Affinity. So that is a pretty solid helmet. I'm really happy with that. And we'll deal with the rest of it. So I think that we're going to go ahead and combine these two picks to get that Efficiency 5. This is a great work pick for us. And we've still got the iron pick with the fortune on it. So as I get more diamonds and things like that, you know, we've got the tools that we need to get more things. With all of our enchanting going on here, I have a desire to head into the Nether and hunt down a warped forest biome because I want to get ready to go to the end and fight the dragon. We're getting closer and closer. Most of that is because I want to get a better XP farm. When we're doing our enchanting, the spider farm is pretty slow. So I'd like to go ahead and maybe get into the end sometime soon and get ourselves a Enderman farm as opposed to the spider farm. But that's going to require, obviously, Eyes of Ender, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to track that down. That portal right there must go to my brother's base. Yep, that's where it goes. I have some ideas in this area, if we're both going to be kind of close in this area, to put together a little bit of a nether hub or something and be ready to build it out. But it's actually going to go down further. I'd like it down a little bit lower than where it is right now. And where is my staircase? And I think I finally see a little bit of warped forest poking through over here. So we'll see if there's an easy way to get over here, and then we'll start setting up a little bit of a space where we can do a little bit of Enderman hunting. Hot tourist! Finally found the last biome, apparently. Right next to the warped forest was another fortress, so I figured, hey, why not run in here and check things out? We've already seen a couple of wither skellies here. And I didn't bring my looting sword, unfortunately, but still worth the time here. I do have 16 ender pearls at this point. This is a pretty sizable nether fortress. Lots of hallways and things like that. So continue to explore this a bit and see if we can't get ourselves the blaze rods that we need. And man, if we could get a wither skeleton skull, that'd be pretty cool too. After a successful trip to the Nether, it is time to find out where we need to go to find ourselves a stronghold. Oh, and it looks like we're going to head off to the south here. Get an end portal and go and try and defeat the Ender Dragon. We are nearing 1,000 blocks out into the southerly direction, and so I'll stop and go ahead and throw another eye and see if we need to continue in this direction. And we do. It's kind of heading off just to the right a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and continue basically straight south for a little while longer. Well, here's the good news. I have passed the stronghold, and so we need to come back this way and see if we can find it. I don't know for sure how far past we've gone, but it can't be too far. I think I checked at about 2,000. No, I didn't. I checked at 1,500, didn't I? So it could be a little further away than I think. That's all right. Where did this eye go? All right, we are going to dig down right over here. I think that it is leading us in this direction, and actually there's a little bit of an opening here anyway. Oh no, I did not bring a shovel with me. That's not great, but we'll survive without one, and that will be just fine. So yeah, I think it's somewhere in this area, so here we go. Let's get rolling. And we have found it. Excellent. You know, you can always be a little bit off on these things if you're not careful. So I am super glad that we actually fell into it this time. And now we just got to run around and actually find the portal room. And here it is right here. Let's get rid of that silverfish spawner before things get too out of hand. I think it's time to go prep ourselves for the end and to take this dragon on. First things first, we'll go ahead and make sure we get our spawn set here in the stronghold. I don't plan on dying while I do this, but just in case, we got some blocks. I got some sticks. I don't know why I need the flint and steel. And then, of course, we've got the 11 Eye of Enders that we need for the portal here. So we'll go ahead and drop those in, and then I think we're just going to go for it. I got Sharpness, Knockback, Unbreaking 3, Bucket of Water, Food, my Feather Falling 4, Boots are on. And the portal is open. So here we go. We'll go ahead and bridge over to the island. Now, I'm not one to use a pumpkin during these battles. I like to just, work to keep my eyes off of the Endermen. Although what we will do pretty much immediately here is set ourselves up a little refuge, both from the dragon and from the Endermen, in the event that we do accidentally look at someone. I did just realize again that I've forgotten bottles, so I regularly do that when I do this the first time. I forget to bring bottles to grab, that right there with some dragon's breath. So we'll have to respawn the dragon at some point and do that later, but for now, let's go take down some end crystals. 2 down. Oh, surely that should have gone through that one. 3 down. 4 down. A little higher. 5. 6 down. Oh, that's 7. All right, good deal. You can see the Ender Dragon took a little bit. 8. Right? Yes, I think that was it. Wow, those went down fast. Oh no, I missed one. Another tall tower there. There we go. Alrighty. I think it's time to start taking shots at the dragon now. I don't think he's going to be healing up anymore. Oh, got one shot in there. Alright. Let's get around behind. Whew. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay. Whew. That was all a wasted perch there, that's for sure. Get crits, 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 go. We're almost halfway. We are about halfway at this point. And the dragon is gone off that perch. Oh, please stay there. Couple more shots, couple more hits. Oh, I thought we were going to get him right there. 2, there we go. Reed. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Sweet. Oh, look at all that XP. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. That's a lot of enchanting we can do now, folks. That's for sure. Alrighty. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Alright, we got ourselves an egg there. And of course, our first end portal over here. And we'll steal that dragon head too. Oh, what a day. What a absolutely wonderful day. All right, let's steal this egg before anybody has a chance to get it from us. Where are you going? Oh, for Pete's sake, you can't go there. There we go. That'll work. All right, so drop a torch under here. We lost no lives getting the dragon taken care of, which is super fantastic. And we've got that end portal open over there. So let's, I don't know, should we head to an end city? No, not yet. We've just got ourselves the end opened up. Now that the dragon is dead and we may want to be traveling to the end and whatnot, the nether is driving me nuts because you can't move. You can't move in the soul sand. It's terrible. I thought I had another furnace out here. Do I really only have one furnace? Oh, the other one's down by the spider farm. Anyway, I think the next thing to go in down here, because I have some plans for the next build, I think the next thing to go in down here is going to be a little bit of a smelter. So let me grab a couple of things and we'll put something in. So this smelter is going to just be a little 8 cell smelter, and it will be pseudo auto. We'll be able to, you know, fill things up, and then this is a pretty typical auto smelter design, I guess, is really what I'm trying to say. So we'll put a chest over here for emptying. That will be our collection chest, and I'm not sure if that's the right place for it right now or not, but that's where we're going to start with it. Hoppers underneath each of the furnaces that go in there, and then we'll do a hopper into the back for fuel, and a hopper into the top for the actual resources. Boom, 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 boom. Now we're going to need some powered rails, a couple of mine carts, things like that, and we'll get those in just a second. Probably go raid one of the mine shafts that we've got down below the base here to get those things, and we'll use the wall here and all kinds of stuff to actually make this work. So let's go grab a few more redstone components and get our smelter going here. Now with the powered rails along the side here, we'll throw in another block there, and we'll also move this one back. That'll go there, and then we'll do a powered rail here and a regular rail there. On the other side, we'll end up doing something similar, although I think we're going to bring it out just a little bit more. So for fuel, I want to put a fuel chest or a fuel barrel maybe right here. Try and figure out the best way to do this. I'm going to have to take a look at these lines and make sure that I have this right. Okay, I think this is functionally ready for us to use. So down here we throw in all of the fuel that we've got, and it's going to go ahead and load up. And then up here in this barrel we throw in what it is that we want to cook. And we'll we turn it on. And they go, and they should all light up. And it looks to me like everything is functioning here. That barrel's empty, that one's still going, so we'll have to keep those mine carts running. And now everything will cook until we've got all the smooth basalt that we need for our next project. We're also going to need quite a bit of glass, so we'll throw some sand in here once all the basalt is done. So I noticed an issue with the furnaces the first time around, that the coal did not evenly spread across them. And I'm realizing why that is, and I'm watching here as well. With just the one part of the barrel here, we only lose 6 items each time the minecart comes over, and so it doesn't fill up correctly. We don't get 8. We need at least 8 really to keep things spread evenly. 16 would be great. So I'm going to have to find some solution, and I'm concerned because I think, yeah, see, that's daylight there. So I'm going to have to figure out some solution to having a single barrel as opposed to the double chest over the top of those carts. And if we come take a look, oh, it's right up here. Okay, there's maybe things that we can do about this. All right, I'll give that a thought. So I'm continuing to work in the nether here on the beginnings of our nether portal. Oh, this guy did drop a bunch of stuff. Good deal. And basically what I'm finding is this is too big. Like, this is way bigger than what I really want things to look like. The middle floor here is absolutely what I want. You saw the time lapse of that. The middle floor here is what I want, but the outside walls and things I need to make a little bit smaller. So you can kind of see the design I'm looking for, but this is just way too big. Well, that feels better. I'm not super happy with it, but there are some pieces missing that we are going to need to find at some point. Oh, I know why. I was trying to figure out why I was missing glowstone. I was just getting shot at by a bunch of ghasts. Go figure. But yeah, this is a more like the size that I was kind of hoping for. I'm not super pleased with this middle part because it feels so thin as compared to the rest of the base a little bit here. But I do think that it will work. Some things are going to have to change here. I don't remember what exactly. I think those go, this goes back one. That's part of the problem. There we go. And we will continue to play with this just a bit. Now, like I said, I'm missing some pieces. I'm missing some pieces that I need. So we're going to go on another quick adventure here today while... Oh, yeah, you're back, aren't you, friendo? See, this is why I need to get this project done, is because those guys are always up in our grill. Not only are they up in our grill, but the soul sand is absolutely terrible to walk on, so that's why this project has become a priority. All right, other adventure. Yeah, I'll catch you in a little bit. For some reason at this point, the new adventure that we went on, I don't have any footage of. We're going to jump into the middle of it, and just as a little teaser, I needed some end rods for this project. And we have 2 more end cities. Look at all those end rods on this one. I am loving it. Makes me very happy. Well, I have returned from the end, and I totally lost track of recording things, but check it out. We are flying. I got a whole mess of shulker boxes, or shulker shells anyway, and I've got my first set of wings, which is fantastic. And, of course, fortunately, over here, my brother's got set up some good villagers, so we were able to get unbreaking and mending on it. And, of course, we've got a backup pair as well. Meant to give them to him and then forgot to leave him in his little present that I left him, and he got his own. So now I've got a backup pair. It's fantastic, and it is so good to be flying around the world. I gotta tell you something. Come up here and get this angle or this view of the base. I really like this, and I also think it just gives some perspective on where we need to go from here. I see a little spot here that could be another maybe hobbit hole. I think we need another one maybe somewhere over here, and create just like a little village of hobbit holes over here with a little bit of interior. They don't have to be super deep. Make it look like that's just the exterior window of somewhere. They don't have to be functional like ours is, right? So maybe just a little world of hobbit holes along this mountainside I think would be kind of interesting over time. All right. So yeah, just a new perspective on the land and the space here I think is really cool. So without the footage from the end, I think this is going to be the end of this episode. It has been pretty packed with the dragon fight and some end busting. So I think it is time for us to call it a day and maybe get started on the next episode. Until then, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see ya.